50 degrees below zero, winds sharp enough to shatter exposed skin in minutes, and yet something massive moves calmly across the ice. No shelter, no fire, no clothing, just fur, fat, and 400 million years of evolution standing between life and death. How does an animal survive temperatures that would kill a human in under 10 minutes without ever once feeling the cold? The answer isn't just biology. It's one of the most extreme survival systems ever engineered by nature itself. This is the Arctic Circle, one of the harshest environments on Earth, where the sun disappears for months at a time. Here, temperatures regularly plunge below -40, and the wind chill can push conditions into the -60s. Most mammals would die of hypothermia within minutes in these conditions. The polar bear does not just survive here, it thrives. Weighing up to 1,500 pounds, this apex predator has become the undisputed king of the frozen north. But size alone can't explain how it survives storms that freeze steel and stop machines from functioning. The truth lies hidden in its skin, its fat, and a secret built into every single strand of its fur. Polar bear fur looks pure white, but that's an illusion. Each hair is actually hollow and completely transparent. Light doesn't reflect off the fur. It scatters inside each hollow strand, which is why the coat appears bright white. Beneath that pale illusion hides something almost impossible to imagine. Jet black skin, engineered to trap heat. That black skin absorbs sunlight like a solar panel, pulling in every possible degree of warmth from a weak Arctic sun. The hollow hairs act like fiber optic tubes, channeling that sunlight straight down to the heat-absorbing skin beneath. It's a natural solar heating system, so efficient that scientists once believed polar bears were nearly invisible to infrared cameras. In thermal images, most of the bear's body vanishes into the icy background. Almost no heat escapes at all. Only the breath, the eyes, and the faint outline of footprints reveal that a 2,000-pound animal is even there. This near-perfect insulation isn't an accident. It's the result of millions of years spent fighting to survive the cold. But fur alone isn't enough. Beneath the skin lies a second weapon, one built from pure stored energy. A layer of blubber up to 4.5 inches thick wraps around the bear like a built-in survival suit. This fat doesn't just insulate, it fuels the bear through months when there is no food anywhere in sight. During the harshest stretches, a polar bear can survive without eating for over 180 days straight. To do this, its body enters a state scientists call walking hibernation, slowing its metabolism while staying fully active. Unlike bears that sleep through winter, polar bears can hunt, walk, and even fight, all while conserving deep reserves of energy. This biological trick shouldn't be possible. No other large mammal on Earth can pull off this metabolic balancing act. But the real danger isn't losing heat, it's the opposite. Overheating can be just as deadly in this frozen world. A sprinting polar bear can overheat within minutes, its perfect insulation suddenly becoming a dangerous liability instead of protection. That's why polar bears rarely chase prey for long distances, preferring patience over speed to avoid deadly internal heat buildup. Their entire hunting style has evolved around one silent rule: never move fast enough to break their own thermal balance. Now travel down to the paws, where an entirely different survival system is working beneath the ice with silent precision. Polar bear paws can measure up to 12 inches wide, spreading weight evenly to prevent sinking through fragile sea ice. Small bumps called papillae cover each paw pad, gripping the ice like natural cleats built directly into the skin. Thick fur even grows between the toes, shielding sensitive skin from direct contact with ice colder than a household freezer. But the true secret lies deeper, hidden inside the blood vessels running through each leg toward the frozen ground. A process called countercurrent heat exchange allows warm blood heading down to heat the cold blood flowing back up. This means a polar bear's paws can sit just above freezing, while its core stays a steady 98 degrees. It's a temperature split so extreme, it would kill almost any other mammal walking barefoot across the same ice. Even the ears and tail have shrunk over generations, minimizing surface area where dangerous heat could quietly slip away. Every single feature, from nose to claw, has been shaped by one relentless force: survival in impossible cold. But nowhere is this survival system tested more brutally than inside a snow den, buried deep beneath a storm. Pregnant female polar bears dig dens into snowbanks, creating a hidden chamber where temperatures can rise 40 degrees warmer inside. Outside, the storm rages at -50. Inside, the den holds steady near a survivable 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It's here, in complete darkness, that the most fragile members of this species enter the world for the very first time. Newborn cubs weigh barely a pound, nearly hairless, blind, and utterly incapable of surviving even a single hour outside. Their only protection is their mother's body heat and the insulated walls of snow packed tightly around them. For months, the mother doesn't eat, doesn't drink, and barely moves, burning through her fat reserves to keep her cubs alive. It's one of the most extreme parental sacrifices in the animal kingdom, hidden completely from human eyes until spring arrives. When the den finally opens, cubs step onto ice for the first time, into a world already trying to kill them. From this moment forward, survival depends entirely on inheriting every one of these extraordinary cold-defying adaptations fast. But even with fur, fat, and biology working in perfect harmony, one more challenge remains: the freezing ocean itself. Polar bears are powerful swimmers, capable of crossing over 60 miles of open, freezing Arctic water without stopping. Their fat layer doubles as a wetsuit, while trapped air inside their fur adds buoyancy and an extra shield against cold. Even fully submerged, their skin stays remarkably dry, protected by a coat almost impossible for icy water to penetrate. Scientists tracking one bear recorded a swim lasting over 9 straight days across open Arctic Sea without ever resting. It's an endurance feat that pushes the boundaries of mammalian survival, and it comes at a devastating physical cost. That bear lost over 20% of her body weight and even lost her own cub during the grueling crossing. These extreme swims aren't choice anymore. They're becoming survival necessities as the sea ice beneath these bears disappears. Every single adaptation we've uncovered depends on one fragile foundation: consistent, reliable Arctic ice throughout the year. Without solid ice, polar bears cannot hunt seals efficiently, their primary and most calorie-dense source of survival energy. Satellite data now shows Arctic sea ice shrinking at an alarming rate, reshaping the entire battlefield these bears evolved for. The very cold that once nearly destroyed this species may now be the one thing standing between them and extinction. It's a stunning twist. The system built to defeat extreme cold now depends entirely on that same cold returning each year. Researchers studying these bears describe them as walking proof of nature's most advanced cold survival engineering ever recorded. Every hollow hair, every layer of fat, every heat-trading blood vessel works together in one flawless, silent system. And here is the detail that stuns even seasoned Arctic researchers the most. The bear should be losing this battle. By every law of thermodynamics, an animal this size shouldn't retain enough heat to survive nights this brutally cold. Yet thermal cameras confirm it again and again. Almost zero heat escapes, even during the deadliest Arctic storms recorded. This isn't just adaptation. It's one of the most efficient thermal insulation systems ever discovered in the natural world. Engineers studying polar bear fur are now attempting to replicate its structure inside next-generation thermal clothing and insulation materials. An animal built entirely by instinct may end up teaching humans how to survive our own coldest, harshest environments. From hollow fur to heat-trading blood, from silent hunting patience to months without food, nothing here happened by accident. The polar bear isn't just surviving the Arctic. It has become a living blueprint for enduring the impossible. But as the ice that shaped this creature continues to vanish, its greatest survival test may still be ahead. The cold nearly destroyed this species once, Now the real question is whether the warming world will finish what the cold could not.